All right, well, good morning, my friends. Today we're going to run up to Angel Fire and hopefully also try to go to Black Lake. We've been staying down here in Red River now for probably about 8 days, and we're going to be staying here at least through the 26th, if not longer. We still are evacuated from Black Lake. There has been some talk about the possibility of putting us from go status back into set status, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. That's just all speculation. There's still fire burning down south of us, and the winds have been changing direction quite often. Things are looking pretty good at this moment. We're now about 4 weeks out from our wedding, hoping that by the time our wedding's here, we're able to be back on our property. We spent, was it yesterday or the day before? I guess it was 2 days ago. We spent the entire day down in Taos, New Mexico, looking for another venue for our wedding. And unfortunately, there just really isn't a lot available right now this short notice. Taos picks up quite a bit in the summertime, and hotels are predominantly booked. We looked at a couple of different places to host our wedding, but it was just either astronomically expensive or the little bed and breakfast inn that we might have considered was already fully booked. So that's where we're at on that. But today we're heading up to Angel Fire. We're going to get our mail, and we've been told that at the roadblock that is being that is in place on the road out to Black Lake, if you talk to the sheriff there and tell them who you are and what property you own, and probably show some sort of identification, they will allow you to go to your property. So today we're going to head out and hopefully go see how our cabin's doing. It should be fine. There's no fire in the area yet, and hopefully there won't be. And also probably stop at the storage unit and a few things like that. So we're going to show you what's going on with our property and the surrounding area today. You ready to go see our home?
Yeah, let's go see. I think we have packages on our door, so
yeah.
What do we have there? From the fire crew?
Yeah, that original crew that came out to our property, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the fire crew that came out to our property before we evacuated told me that he and his crew left something on our front door. So we're going to go up there and check out and see what that is. I thought that was really, really kind of them. Of course, I guess it depends on what it is they left.
Like 3 more.
Boy, the traffic is horrible today. Well, come on. Don't take your time.
Probably want me to feed them snacks. Come on. Car. Oh my gosh,
Jeez. The beautiful main street of Red River. Well, so far things are looking pretty good. The sky looks pretty clear as far as smoke's concerned. We just showed you that Chinook helicopter coming in, and another one was just heading out. So I think the one that was just coming in was probably just refueling. And Angel Fire appears to be loaded with firefighters and firefighting stations and things like that. Check this out. See all these fire trucks? These are all from California. Orange County, Arcadia, Compton, Sacramento. Shout out to all those firefighters that have come so far to help put out this fire. Point out here is that when we evacuated last week, this valley was so smoky you could not see these mountains out here, which are absolutely beautiful mountains. And I'm happy to report that today it's very clear and very green, looking very beautiful. Really interesting to see this hose here. It's hooked up to every available well spigot. Now, we don't have a well, as most of you know, and I'm going to assume that they've got this hose system set up connecting all of the spigots. In the event they need to fight a fire through here, they can turn on all these spigots and have water up and down this entire road. So I think that's really great. There are some people in our neighborhood that for some reason put locks on their spigots. And in the event there's a situation like our house where there's no spigot or they've got a lock, then you see something like what we're coming up on right here, which is essentially just a big pool of water. I might go for a swim while we're out here, but pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, all of our hard work. Everything's still looking pretty yellow. We need some rain, that's for sure. Here's our beautiful little cabin that most of you have probably fallen in love with like we have, just following along. Really lovely. Looks like we have a card on the door here. Aww, look at that. Congratulations from GFP and WFDS. How sweet is that?
Let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to being each other's reason to smile for all your days. Congratulations from your wildfire defense system. Aww.
How kind is that?
Oh my gosh. We should probably invite these guys, this whole crew, to the party.
They
should help save it.
Yeah, they help keep our property protected. They should come to the wedding.
Definitely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it. That was a really kind gesture, and we really appreciate everything that you've done and are doing. And we look forward to sharing our wedding with all of you. You're welcome to come to the wedding.
Yes.
It's interesting when you look around here on the property. After we left, a couple of the guys from the crew came back here and put a fire retardant on everything. And some of it's a little hard to see in the grass, but you can see it on things like the tub here. This white stuff that's dripping down is a fire retardant apparently. And if you come over here, you can see on our propane tank over here, the same thing. You can see that white stuff there. So it looks like all the way around our property they put a fire retardant. These guys that came out here and worked on our property just did a remarkable job. Really, really nice guys. And gosh, we're just so grateful. And how kind of them to put a congratulations card on our door for our wedding. As you can see here, They dug out around the trees. They weed whacked like crazy. I had done a bunch of weed whacking out here. They did a bunch of that as well, taking things even further out. I just think they did a great job. Okay, well, let's see what we got here.
You had your hazmat suit? This is like almost like the first time when we went in here. You never know.
You never know what you're going to get when you come back to a cabin after being gone a while. Hold your breath.
Ah! Love the critter. Yo. Wait, nothing smells. Because the power's on. It froze and thawed and froze and thawed.
The power's on. Yeah, everything that's probably in the freezer, I'm sure the power's been out for a period of time and back on.
Oh, gosh.
What'd you find? Oh, it's all...
But we do have rotten bananas for banana bread.
We ain't eating those after they've been frozen and thawed and frozen and thawed.
They're supposed to be rotten. They're rotten. Chocolate cake.
Yep, just get rid of it all.
Shoot, I wanted to eat these last night. I thought I took them.
Tater treats?
Tater tots, dang it.
Well, overall, at the moment, we're pretty happy with the situation. Things are looking pretty good in here. Power's on. The property looks great. It looks like it's well prepped. And I think we'll be good to go here for another, gosh, our evacuation and go status is still going on. It could go on for another week. It could go on for another 3 weeks. We don't know, but we'll see. Well, I think this is a good time to mention a few things. First of all, being able to come back here and see a beautiful forest and a beautiful yard and this beautiful little cabin at this point, or at this stage in the fire so far, we're very, very grateful. We have friends who've lost their homes. We've had friends whose homes are probably still spared, but everything around their property is completely destroyed. And I tell you, I just have, both of us, both Heather and I, just feel so strongly for those people. And, our hearts go out to all of you that have been displaced down in the valley in Mora and Las Vegas and all the surrounding areas that this fire has devastated. And I just can't tell you how grateful I am at this moment to be able to come back to this property and see it still completely intact after all of our hard work. Well, this fire is still going on, and we've been watching briefings twice a day, the morning briefing and the evening briefing, and the teams that are putting on those briefings are quite thorough, tell us exactly what they're doing and what they're working on, and I feel pretty confident that they're doing as good of a job as they possibly can. And there's over 2,000 people on this fire now. I think there's like 2,050, and we're well over 300,000 acres. And this entire fire has been divided into 3 zones. There's multiple crews working in the different zones, and it's pretty unprecedented. It's an incredible fire, and it's an incredible effort. And our hearts and minds and thoughts go out to all those crew members that are working on this fire and putting their lives at risk to protect our livelihood and what we love, the land we love. So thank you so much from both Heather and I.
I found snacks.
Yeah. Let's get some of those. Oof, these are some of my favorites.
They're all different.
What flavor is this?
Huckleberry, my huckleberry, blueberry, pomegranate, and triple berry.
Wiley Wallaby. Soft and chewy.
What'd you get?
I got
They're all the same.
yum.
Yum.
All right, sweet little songbird cabin. We'll see you again, hopefully, sooner than later.
Gonna see you sooner, right there. I do.
Well, all right, my friends, we made it back home to Red River for the evening. We're happy to report that everything at the cabin is looking pretty good right now. Right now, we've got a pretty deep overcast here dark clouds, gray. Hopefully we're gonna get some rain. If you haven't watched my channel before, I encourage you to take a look at the Pursuit of Cabin Living series that walks you through the process of all the work we did to renovate the cabin. If you haven't become a subscriber of mine, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Of course, be sure to hit that notification bell to be notified when videos go live. And if you consider yourself to be an adventurer and you're looking for an adventurer community, consider joining me at Team 4X by going to 4expedition.com/join to learn more. Until the next time, take care.